Let's just jump straight into it. We're gonna start off by peeling some garlic, make sure that it's organic, and make sure that it's fresh, okay? I genuinely do not believe in that pre-peeled garlic cloves in a jar and the minced garlic. No, just go and get you some fresh bulbs and do the extra work of actually getting the freshness out of it. I promise you it's gonna be a lot better in the long run. I'm using gloves to do this because since it's a lot of garlic, I do not want my hands to smell like garlic for the next foreseeable future. And also when I get to do the hot pepper, it's gonna help prevent me from accidentally, burning myself when I don't remember that it's on my hands. And even though I had on the gloves, my hands still smell like garlic. So that should tell you. After you have finished getting all your garlic into the jar, you're gonna wanna take the hot pepper of your choice. I'm using Jamaican hot pepper, and I am simply coring it so that I can take out the seeds and the little white ribs because apparently that's the hottest part. So we're just gonna leave those out and we're gonna put the actual pepper in. As a hot pepper lover, Jamaican hot pepper is my favorite fresh pepper. I grow it at home so that I can have it on hand pretty often, and I love it. It's filled with heat and a little bit goes a long way. Like the first time I actually ate this, I bit a little bit and it numbed my entire mouth, so it's really good. Next, you want to use your best local honey. I'm using some Virgin Islands honey, and then you're going to just want to fill it into the jar. Don't overfill it now, just make sure that it's getting in between those little crevices. As you can see, the honey is dripping between the cloves of garlic at the bottom, and just keep stirring it with a plastic utensil or a wooden utensil. The jar that I'm using is an old pesto jar that I literally just cleaned out and bleached down and dried. But you can use any glass jar that you find. Try to make sure that it's actually glass and not plastic so that it's a lot more healthier and it can last better over time. What a lot of people don't realize is that plastic actually is a very porous material, and if you're not careful, like who even knows what the heck microplastics, like the distribution rate of it is. So just stick to glass as best as you could, even though I know I'm using a plastic utensil here. The plastic is better for the honey to stir with, but as far as storage, use glass. If I had some apple cider vinegar, when I'm done pouring the honey, I would put either a tablespoon or two in there. And honestly, I'm about to run to the store sometime this week and still do that. But yeah, just make sure that you do that just to keep it fresh. Make sure that each day you burp the jars at least once just to let out any gases so the container doesn't explode on you. Alrighty, thank you for watching.